What's up, guys? This is Ricky Royal, America's Elite Attraction Coach, here to show you how to attract the women you want in your life so you can have the dating life you want on your fucking terms. So last night we just finished up module 5 of the Cool Guy Method, which was on cool guy masculinity. But today I just thought of a great story of actually something that happened to me about a year ago that really just shows the power of the Cool Guy Method and just the different techniques that we use in the Cool Guy Method that you can use too, that will help your cool guy game, so you don't have to be chasing women, but rather have them chasing you. So about a year ago, I ran into, I'm in a bar, I'm in a nightclub, or no, I'm in a bar, excuse me, with one of my buddies who has no game at all, no game whatsoever. He was actually a computer engineer guy, really cool guy, really smart, funny ass dude, just really didn't have any game with women. But we're out and we were using this little thing. I was teaching him how to use this technique called the spider web, which actually gets massive social proof and lots of hot girls flirting with you and surrounding you. So any other girl just sees you surrounded by hot girls in the bar or nightclub. So anyways, we're using this technique called the spider web technique. And then I start pulling in more girls and we're talking to this cute blonde. And then I see this girl I know, we'll call her Sarah. I'm like, oh, is that Sarah? And she's like, oh, you know Sarah. And she's there with Sarah with like 6 other beautiful girls. And the funny thing about Sarah is she is actually the daughter of an old mentor of mine who, when I first moved to Seattle, actually mentored me. And this guy, one of the greatest guys that gave me a lot of life lessons, multi-millionaire that lived in this beautiful penthouse with his wife, gave me a lot of life lessons that helped me, build Project Attraction. Anyways, his daughter is there, Sarah, with her group of friends. So she sees us over there and decides to come over to say hi. Well, again, me and my buddy were surrounded by lots of women. She comes over and says hi, so I'm pretty fucking carefree. And so we're there, she's like, hey, how are you? It's good to see you. We kind of hug it out, start chatting a bit, and she goes, can I buy you a shot? And I'm just like, absolutely. So she pulls me over and starts buying me a shot, and we start shooting the shit, start catching up. And between me and her, there always kind of been a little bit of sexual tension, but it just never really went anywhere. So anyways, we're catching up, shooting the shit, she's buying me shots, and my buddy, who has great guy, has no game whatsoever, comes up, and it's like, hey man, what's up? And he's kind of like getting in our conversation. I kind of want him just to kind of leave so we can kind of continue our flirtation and our conversation. So I looked at her immediately and I'm like, hey, introduce him to your friends. So immediately my friend Sarah introduces this guy with no fucking game to the most beautiful women in this whole bar, the most beautiful women in this whole bar. And it's like, hey, meet so-and-so, and so this guy who has no game has all of a sudden 6 girls taking active interest in him. And it's like, hey, how's it going? And I just start cracking up. I just start fucking cracking up. This guy doesn't even know what he has in front of him, has all these girls now into him. Because why? The power of social circle, the power of being carefree, right? Me and my buddy, we went out, we created our own social proof, surrounding ourselves with girls using the spider web technique. And then through the power of social proof, the power of knowing other people's social circle, the fact that I knew that girl, and then having her introduce him to those girls, now he has 6 beautiful girls that want to flirt with him, right? And then I'm flirting with her. So how beautiful is that? How much more fun is that than rather than doing all these little cold approaches, acting all needy and trying to act super funny? Like, we weren't even that funny that night. We weren't even that witty. We weren't even that charismatic. But again, it's these techniques, these powerful techniques that we use from the Cool Guy Method. It's using the 20% behaviors to get the 80% results that we fucking want on this team. So I hope that helps. Leave your questions, comments down below, and I'll see you next time.
Watch, I got me speaking slow like, yeah, I'm blessed, I don't GAFOS, you tryna fuck, yes on yes on yes on yes.